Didn't play last year, tore his right meniscus during the preseason, and here we go.
Get a chance now to see what Kevin O'Connell has for this first play. Whether they're going to try to maybe roll him out, get him an easy completion early in this game.
Play clock expiring. They get it away. And a toss to Aaron Jones. Right side. Not much. Ridden out by Tyreek Stevenson after a gain of just one. We look at the lineups. First, we'll start with Minnesota and what they bring on a Monday night. Aaron Jones is their lead back. Justin Jefferson, arguably the best in the game. Jamar Chase says, not so fast. Announcer guy. And Justin School gets the start at left tackle. Christian Darrisaw not ready. McCarthy changing things at the line. Play clock under 5. Play action. First throw, easy throw. Oliver, the tight end, broke a tackle. 3rd and short coming up. The Bears are playing shorthanded on defense. They are without their top corner and one of the best in the game. And Jalen Johnson out with a bad groin, not able to answer the call. Kyler Gordon and T.J. Edwards dealing with bad hamstrings. 3rd down and 2. McCarthy is down. And a sack by the Chicago defense. A loss of 1 as Gervon Dexter is the one who brought McCarthy to the grass.
You can see they come up, they show mug linebackers as though they might bring pressure. They only rush 4, and they're able to get home. That's a question mark coming into this season as to whether or not the Bears are going to be able to pressure the quarterback. They forced the 3 and out. And Dennis Allen and his defensive group off to a good start tonight.
Dexter made big strides last year. They're looking for more in year 3, and he comes up with a sack on the first series of the game. The punt by Ryan Wright. Devin Duvernay. A bobble. The return. And a nice one at that out to the 39. And a 23-yard return for the first of the year for Devin Duvernay after a 52-yard punt. And now the question is, will the ball come out on time for Caleb Williams? Last year, he suffered 68 sacks, tied for the 3rd most in the Super Bowl era.
Well, there's no doubt that it has to. Last year, a number of those sacks were with Caleb Williams holding the ball for well over 5 seconds. So some of the things that he got away with in college, he realized last year at this level it doesn't work.
Quick setup, pulls it down, looking for Swift out of the backfield. Nice spinning catch. And he's forced out by Pace after a gain of 3. Well, both teams went into the offseason and said we need to get better on the offensive line. You see the skill positions, and in the middle, Troy, they bring in a new center and 2 new guards.
No, that was the area of this football team where they just had to solidify some things. They did, as we said, 68 sacks a season ago. Some of that, a lot of that on the quarterback, but that offensive line's not immune either.
Play action, pressure with Grenard coming off the edge. And now here's Swift on the other side. Nice pass floated for the catch, the run, the first down. That was not easy. But Caleb Williams threw a strike, floating it across the field for 8 yards.
Well, the pressure comes here, and as you see Caleb Williams come off the play fake, he's going to set up and try to throw one of those intermediate passes, and just was unable. The timing was thrown off, and he had to come off it and then immediately to DeAndre Swift. That's twice now on those passes by Caleb Williams. He's been able to get through the progression on the first one. On the second one with pressure, was able to find his outlet receiver.
Now a toss to Swift. Had some room in front of him, and what did his head coach Ben Johnson tell him completions, 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 and he's got a couple already.
Yeah, that's right. And oftentimes when, you know, as a quarterback, you're bypassing some of the easier throws, looking for bigger plays. And I think that at times that's what got Caleb Williams into some trouble. So take the easy completions, get the ball out. Don't worry about being perfect on each and every play.
The rookie Kyle Monangai in the backfield for the Bears. Good protection, and over the middle, pass is caught by Monangai, and he's got a first down to the 35, a gain of 11.
Well, Ben Johnson, he's trying to give him a chance for a big throw down the field. He's got Odunze. Based on the rotation of the safeties, they drop in to take away that inside breaking route. He doesn't see Odunze on the post, and once they take away the inside breaking route, he comes right down as he should to his back.
Quick snap. Williams able to complete over the middle. Good throw, tight coverage, a gain of 6 as he got it to DJ Moore, his most veteran receiver on the outside, and Blake Cashman was all over him.
Well, and we can't talk enough about the fact that, you know, you come in with a new offense, there's a certain style that you want to play that Chicago does, and then you're going up against the Brian Flores coach defense that gives you a lot of different looks, and they can make life hard on a young quarterback and an offense just trying to find their footing.
Here is Swift, and a good play by Grenard as he got through. A loss of 1. And so 3rd and medium coming up for Caleb Williams and company. Pretty good first possession they have going here as they have it at the Minnesota 30.
Yeah, these defensive ends, edge rushers for Minnesota, they bring them in last year. Jonathan Grenard, who made the play there, comes in last year along with Andrew Van Ginkel, and that's as good a tandem as there is in all of football. And then they upgraded the interior pass rush as well, bringing in Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave. So a defense that was really good a year ago got better this offseason.
Play clock was expiring, and Caleb Williams saw it and called timeout. Well, Williams has started 4 for 4 under Ben Johnson. Talked about how the Bears, like the Vikings,
Intention wasn't for him to be the starter at left tackle.
On 3rd down, Williams has to get out. Looking downfield, and Odunze. He caught it. First down, Chicago. What a throw, what a catch by Rome Odunze.
It really was, and Odunze does an excellent job. Yeah, it didn't look like he was going to be able to create any type of separation once Caleb Williams got outside the pocket, but he did.
17-yard gain. Now it's Zacchaeus, just tripped up as he was thinking about a touchdown as that play was made by Jeff Okudah. Back to that throw and catch.
Yeah, it didn't look like there was much there at all, and Caleb Williams just kept his eyes down the field and saw that finally Odunze was able to create a little bit of separation, because initially there were 2 guys on him up the field. And a good job by the second-year player coming down with the football.
2nd down and 3 here. Ball inside the 10. And now timeout Vikings. Crowd likes it. I think they're impressed with what they see here. About 1/100,000th into the season. Last season, the Bears offense, and things are very different now, one of 3 teams that did not have an opening drive touchdown as they face a 2nd down and 3, and I see my partner to my right shaking his head.
Well, just because it hasn't been easy. You know, this drive has not been methodical. It really has been Caleb Williams being able to one, get through the progressions, find the open receiver, took the check down. He missed the home run shot to Odunze, but he keeps that drive alive by getting outside the pocket. So a lot of good things here by Caleb Williams on this opening drive.
2nd and 3. It's Swift, and a nice play is made. Getting through and making that stop was Levi Drake Rodriguez, and a loss of 3 to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, just not much movement whatsoever, but you see Caleb Williams then under center, and a lot of what the Bears are going to do is going to come off of that look. With the play action, they get the running game going, but as we said coming into this game, Joe, Minnesota was very tough to run the football against a year ago, so as much as you'd like to be able to, that's going to be a real challenge throughout this evening.